All right, we're gonna install the Road Warrior Memphis shade on the Sportster. Pretty excited because we just raised the bars. We put some risers on there. Murdoch, believe it's what it's called. Yeah, Murdoch risers. That makes sense. And then some what are the mid tracker bars. We put risers and bars on the thing. Let's face it, the stock bikini little fairing is not much of a fairing. It's just something that sits in front of your bike because it's supposed to. First time I took a long distance trip with that thing on, I was holding on for dear life. I was a parachute. I was just like, anyways, I think also I was not used to riding because now I ride all the time on the freeway and now I'm fine. I built up a resistance to it. I don't even notice it. But I think it still makes the bike look a little bit more full. It makes it look not so dainty when you roll in on a Sportster. Like, yo, what's up, buddy? What's up, fellas? And everybody's in their giant freaking Road Kings, you know, and freaking FXDRs. People got them street glides coming in with their giant fairings. You just feel kind of small. You go, hello. So anyways, we need to install this. First step to install this, we gotta clean this up, okay? Let's clean it up. Okay, so we have the extender. It helps push out the headlight so that it aligns with the fairing. These are the mounts that go to the fairing, to the bike. They secure your fairing to your bike. And these are the clamps that will attach to the forks that will eventually attach to these clamps that attach to the fairing. So basically, it's pretty simple. This gets pushed out a little bit, 4 points to connect the fairing to that. It's actually pretty simple. Shout out to John for my favorite little tool. Time for a little whiskey break. Remember this one? If you don't, go back and watch the other video. It was a good one.
I put a spell on you. 'Cause you're mine.
The screw aside, take this little squishy boy off. See how there's a squishy thing around it? All right, to unlock this, you just gotta push forward right here. Comes up, clamps down, comes up, and then it comes on here, attaches, and then clamps. It's kind of similar to your quick release sissy bar that you might have on the back of a bike. Yeah. All right, it's time to mount this. You gotta center the hole with the light. I'm gonna clip these top ones in first, and then adjust up and down because these are still loose enough to slide up and down. Either it didn't come with it, or it doesn't come with it, or it didn't come with it, or I lost it. But the screws to mount the windshield to the fairing are missing. So we're gonna go to Ace Hardware and see if we can find some like nylon, like threads or something like that, some sort of screws to put this on. All right, so I went to Ace Hardware right before they closed. I managed to find 6 nuts and bolts that work. They're small, low profile, right? Little Allen wrenches in the front and nuts on the back. And it's on, and I'm gonna go for a ride and see how So it's on. We'll talk about how well it performs and if it actually does give you some wind protection so you're not getting pushed off your bike the whole time. I think it rounds the bike out and makes it actually look like a fun bike to be on. You know, it doesn't look tiny anymore. And those bars being raised up, I just think the whole look is going to be sick. I'm still waiting for my Saddleman seat. I can't wait for that to come in. And then the bike will be pretty much done. I'll do suspension and then that's it. I really don't have any other mods that I want to do to this bike. So I think it looks sick. Let's just see how it rides.
All right, and we're off. All right, it is the next day. I figured we could record with the sun shining. The weather's nice, all that good stuff. And yeah, I mean, check out this fairing, man. It looks pretty dope from this side as well. Never did I think that I would find the right fairing to put on, but especially with these risers and these bars, this fairing just works. There's no other fairing that I would want to put on. And I did my fair share of looking. We're going to catch some speed and see how well this fairing protects me from the wind. Let's see. Here we go. Let's take off now. Alright, cruising at a full 60, and this is nothing like it used to be. Like, there's no wind hitting my chest whatsoever, up my hand in front. You know, a little bit of wind comes up to the back of the knees, and then the wind really starts on my helmet right around eye level. This fairing is doing its job just perfectly. Honestly, I think this is like just the right amount of fairing. Because it's big enough to make the bike have some body and feel, you know, sort of, you know, like not a tiny skinny bike, I guess. But it's not overly big. It doesn't look like it takes over the entire bike. But overall, this fairing gets a 10 out of 10 in my book. Would definitely buy this thing again. Put it on any other bike. This is the fairing for a Sportster. This does everything I wanted to do, especially on the Sportster. You really just do feel like you're getting blown back. Like you have no protection from the fairing that comes with the stock. So, I'm excited. Let's take a look at it.
Do I have massive helmet here? Yes. Was the bars and fairing video filmed in the same kind of loop around and they're made into two different videos? Yes. If you're watching the fairing video, go watch the bar video. If you're watching the bar video, go watch the fairing video. It was super fun to do this. I'm gonna keep on doing stuff like this where it's just like me showing you guys what I do with my bike and then riding around town. I'm gonna figure out the GoPro angles and microphone quality, you know, stuff out as I go, but hopefully it's not that bad currently. Because, you know, it's not easy to get good footage and good audio on a motorcycle, something that's inherently very loud. But yeah, if you enjoy this stuff, just, you know, keep on watching, hang out, go watch the Twitch, listen to the podcast, message and comment, tell me what you like, what you fucking hated, and we'll improve, slowly but surely. Thanks for watching. Peace.